One really powerful way to turn more visitors to your SaaS landing page into customers is to paint a vivid picture of life with and without your tool or product. So you can paint this picture using words, metrics, or visuals. And what I'm going to do now is show you some leading landing pages that have used this technique to drive conversion. It's pretty simple. You should find a clean and clear way to articulate it on your page, and hopefully you'll drive more people through into the sign-up flow. So example number one would be the Outseta landing page, which talks about how using their tool can reduce the amount of software you need and better align your business and minimize your overhead. But how they do that visually is here you have an individual who is stressed, who is using multiple tools that you may recognize or not, and the coffee's all over the floor, there's documents everywhere, and here's this wonderful lady who is using Outseta. She's calm, she's got her plant on her desk. These are visual executions of the concept of removing stress, frustration, and cost from your business. So this is a good example of the before and after with Outseta. A page that I've referred to quite a few times, it's a great landing page for a SaaS business, is Popwork. And how they compare the before and after is by using this message next to the pricing, which is saying that their pricing is less expensive than a dysfunctional team. So we can infer from that that if you don't use Popwork, you're going to continue the status quo, which is to have a dysfunctional team. One of the challenges of the landing page is to get people to act. Most people are going to do nothing. They're going to prioritize something else on their to-do list and leave your website. So this contrast with doing nothing or the current way, the status quo, is really quite powerful. So I really like that from Popwork. So often when you're building pain of the current way, you are kind of starting the concept of before and after. So frequently you'll hear that landing pages should be building pain, amplifying pain, or agitating that pain before then going on to sell or convert the visitor. So on Fathom, we'll see how they've used text to explain life before and after using their tool. For the longest time, website analytics software was seriously bad, hard to understand, time-consuming to use, and worse, it exploited visitor data for big tech to profit. And then after, Fathom is a Google Analytics alternative that doesn't compromise visitor privacy for data. We've revolutionized website analytics by making them easy to use and respectful of privacy laws. So we've got a really nice before and after. Before, you'll be using this bad analytics software that is unethical, and after, it's going to be simple, easy, and respectful of privacy laws. So this is a great version of text that describes the before and after whilst building pain of the current way. Another great example of the before and after, and one that is quite literal, is the Basecamp landing page, where it actually says before Basecamp and after Basecamp. They use a lot of emotional language here. They don't necessarily talk so much about the functions or the tools. Instead, they paint this kind of vivid emotional evocative picture. So before Basecamp, projects feel scattered, things are slipping, it's tough to see where things stand, and people are stressed. And after, everything's organized in one place, you're on top of things, progress is clear, and a sense of calm sets in. So they've really painted a very emotional picture of the before and after. And in terms of this literal interpretation, they have a whole page on their marketing website dedicated to the before and after, which uses all of these visual concepts to explain it, as well as hundreds of different testimonials of before and after. So they've taken this concept really, really far, and it's something you might want to consider on your landing page too. So Growthmentor have also done quite a literal interpretation of the before and after. They say here, the old way of finding growth and startup advice is broken, and then have 4 reasons why they believe it's broken. And then they have 4 reasons why they think Growthmentor is the right solution. What I love about this approach is the pairing of the broken process or pattern with the alternate. So if you look here, consultants and coaches are expensive and can only give you the viewpoint of one person. Here, enjoy the peace of mind that advice is always only one Zoom call away. Here, it's saying that trial and error is a fast track towards making costly mistakes. And here it's referring to personalized guidance. So you're basically pairing the pain and the future together to draw really direct comparisons, life with and without our product. So a nice interpretation of the before and after on this page. I'm Ollie and I roast landing pages. It's kind of what I do basically full time. I have a website called roastmylandingpage.com, and you can submit your site to be roasted with personalized tips and feedback. There's an interesting thing I created recently. I manually audited 100 SaaS landing pages. I broke it down into things like the load time, the length of the free trial, the CTA color. That is 100% free. If you go to roastmylandingpage.com/100 pages, you're going to get it there. I think you'll find it really interesting. It helps you identify some of the trends, the patterns that are going on. Unfortunately, I didn't have their conversion data, but what we can expect to see on leading pages is that they're running regular tests. And as a result, they are using high conversion techniques to drive more visitors into signing up. So take a look at that. It's totally free. And thanks a lot for watching my video roast on Twitter. Cheers.